Hey, this is Zach from Ardor Forge, and today kind of just wanted to give you a little bit of background on me and kind of how Ardor Forge has come into existence. I really feel like God has used some of the hardships and obstacles in my career to build me up to a place where Ardor Forge can become a reality. I graduated from Auburn University with a degree in industrial design. I went there because I wanted to design watches, knives, packs, outdoor gear. That's where my passions lie, and that's really what I wanted to do for a career. After I graduated, I was offered an internship with Fossil, but it was an unpaid internship, and I had student loans that I had to start paying on, so it wasn't really a possibility for me. I accepted an internship with Concept Center International, where I got to assist their design teams for Rigid and Ryobi tools. Great group of guys. I learned a lot. Awesome experience. Kind of went downhill from there, though. I got laid off from the first 4 or 5 different jobs out of school. The economy was just terrible at the time. I ended up living in, I think, 6 different states over the course of 5 years, just chasing work, racking up all kinds of debt on my credit card. Eventually had to move back home, moved back in with my parents at 27, and from there kind of bounced around a little bit, picked up some freelance work, but overall it was a really rough decade. But the good thing that happened from that was I got a ton of experience working with different brands. I had the opportunity to work with Rite Aid, Sheetz, Urban Outfitters, Penn State, Georgia Tech, Party City, GNC, Cabela's, Little Tykes. I mean, the list just goes on. And I got to see kind of how their design departments work, how their marketing department works, and through the freelance side of things, got a little glimpse of running my own business. So even though it was a really rough point in time, there was also a lot of value that came out of the experiences that I gained. Nixon actually kept my resume on file for like 7 years, which I thought was kind of impressive. So they reached out and wanted to fly me out to California to interview for a design position with them, but it was just bad timing. I had just accepted a full-time position. I had just met the girl who became my wife, and so I had to decline that as well. From there, though, once I was settled down, married, 3 kids, I just couldn't shake that nagging feeling that I wasn't using the gifts that God had blessed me with, or really even my degree, to do anything in this life. So, the maker movement is real, and I started to think to myself, why not an independent watch brand? Something that fits between your Fossils and your Nixons, and your Tudors and your Rolexes. So I started to pray on that hard and started to do some research, and my eyes were open pretty much immediately to the micro brand landscape. Dozens of guys out there doing similar things to what I was thinking about doing and finding success. So it was really encouraging to me to see that there was an underserved market out there, and that this idea could become a reality. So the more I researched, I really felt like there were some gaps, even within the micro brand landscape. Tons of guys doing homage watches, tons of guys doing divers. Basically everything that I saw that was out there was reliant on building off of other brands and other designers' designs. So I really felt like there was an opportunity for this brand to be rugged field watches with original designs. Watches for guys who could wear them out camping or hiking, could wear them to the office or out on a date, but really had something on their wrist that was different than what you would see other places. So I kind of feel like in a sea of derivative divers and uninspired homages, Ardor Forge is your breath of fresh air. So if you like what we've been doing, definitely go to the website, sign up for our email updates. We'll be letting everybody know whenever we are ready to launch pre-orders, and just kind of give glimpses into the design process and other cool things that we think you might like to see or hear about. So thanks for following along. Definitely go and sign up.